in a world where dreams are made and fortunes are built. Meet 10 extraordinary entrepreneurs. They are risk takers, innovators, and visionaries. They navigate the ever-changing landscape of business. Witness their triumphs and challenges as they strive to turn their ideas into a reality. Get ready for the thrilling journey into the world of the real entrepreneur. Previously on The Real Entrepreneur, the contestants faced their first heart-pounding challenge, the mastermind. With nerves running high, Brittany wowed the judges and claimed the spotlight as an early favorite with her stellar presentation. But for Teresiah, the pressure proved too much, and missing the mark led to his shocking elimination. Now, the stakes are higher than ever as the contestants realize one harsh truth. This is not a game. Get ready for another week of intense drama, unexpected twists, and jaw-dropping turns. Who will rise to the occasion and who will crumble under the pressure to the path of being crowned the real entrepreneur? Entrepreneurs, congratulations, you have made it to Challenge 2. However, there was one of you who dominated the first challenge, and that entrepreneur was Brittany. Please step forward to receive your bank. Congratulations.
Thank you. Do I step back?
Yeah. Entrepreneurs, I will not be introducing your next challenge. Your next entrepreneur will be making that decision for you. Her name is Pixie Lee.
Hello, entrepreneurs. Hey, Miss Pixie. I'm Pixie Lee. I'm the owner of PL Publishing. I'm a 2-time best-selling author through Amazon. I've written 3 books of my own. I participated in 8 collaborations, and I've published 6 books, and I've got 3 coming down the pipeline today.
Okay.
Yes. So I guess you can tell your next challenge is a book challenge. Every entrepreneur needs a book. It solidifies you as the expert in your industry. So we're here to help you. Now I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to be looking for. I need to know what the main purpose of your book is. I need to know who your target audience is. Who are you speaking to? What is the key message that your reader needs to get after reading your book? I also need a title. Every good book got a great title. Go with your first mind. That's my tip to you. Then I need to know what's the main conflict or the main challenge in your story. I need to know what your plan is. Are you going to self-publish or are you going through traditional publishing? How will you market your book? How are you going to get it to the masses? And then lastly, I want to know what platforms you're using. All right? Okay. You've got 1 hour.
I'm really excited about this challenge. I've wanted to write a book for a while, so I've been giving it a little bit of thought and really getting into the detail as far as how I would promote it and what platforms I use. It really gave me a lot of good direction and to really take my vision forward. And the name of my book is Family or Fortune: How Technology is Leveling the Playing Field for Parents. My target audience are parents, specifically of special needs families. Survival should not have to cost you your family. You shouldn't have to choose between income and your kids. And so I want to show them how I did that by leveraging AI and automation to really be able to do that for my family, to give them the support and structure that we need to move forward. And I would be promoting my book through podcasts from Matchmaker FM, workshops that I do jointly with not-for-profit partners that also serve special needs families. I would also offer the first free chapters of my book in my newsletter to my current audience base.
Carly,
Thank you.
So one of the things I definitely love and I want to highlight that you highlighted special needs kids. I feel like that you discovered a pain point and you came with a solution that you wanted to get an ebook or a physical book, whatever, whichever one you decide on, how they don't have to choose between being a parent to a special needs child or actually having a business. I also love that you dug deeper as a published author. I'm very familiar with Ingram Spark. And so I do like the fact that you dug exactly deep and say this is the specific platforms that I want to use to be able to push out the book when you talked about podcasts and different things. So I do like the fact that you're very specific and spot on as to how you wanted to produce your book, how you wanted to market your book. I think that you explained it very well. You were very clear. You were very precise. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I do have one question. Why did you choose special needs?
I have a 30-year-old autistic son,
Okay.
and I know how hard it is to really balance everything. Like, they made me choose between my kids and my income, and I didn't have a choice. It was like, do we stay, we sit on welfare and get basic minimal services for them,
Right.
or do I try to do something better and be able to afford something that could transform his life?
Understood. Well, I commend you for using your personal experience and putting it in the book and being able to help other families get around the learning curves and the pitfalls that you fell in.
Make your message.
Absolutely. I also love the fact that you're thinking outside of the box. A lot of people don't realize that speaking engagements go a long way and podcast interviews go a long way as well. So kudos to you. I think you hit it spot on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Spot on. Fantastic. I think you discovered a niche. You honored who you are and brought yourself to the table in a form of service, and you let your service be the hands and feet in your book, like what you're going to talk about with the communities you already know, with, like she said, the podcast, you already know how you're going to sell in your publishing, and you were clear about your ideals, and I absolutely adore it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Stephen.
Thank you.
I think I did really well. I was able to present the concept for my book clearly and really have a lot of passion. I'm doing a book about my journey and transition into self-employment as a mom of a special needs kid and how really tough that is and how technology is really leveling the playing field for parents, especially special needs parents. Businesses that hire a mentor boost success by 38%. I'm not an average mentor. I'm a financial expert, business strategist, and AI automation integrator. Success is a choice. Choose Success Positive.
Welcome, entrepreneurs. You have reached the judgment zone yet again. 3 of you have made a significant difference in phenomenal stride in growing as an entrepreneur, and 3 of you are on the bottom. So, before we get too far, we would like to present those top 3 with their encouragements. Our number 1 for today has to be Wesley. Wesley, you did a phenomenal job. You embodied, you didn't change anything about yourself. You were very authentic to who you are, what you want to deliver. I would say definitely keep going.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you. My top person is Travis. I absolutely love the energy you gave. I love how you described your book. The passion just came through in everything that you said, and I'm looking forward to seeing your book in print.
Absolutely.
And finally, completing our top 3 is Cameron. You did a great job. We absolutely enjoyed that. We truly felt your authentic heart show up in your presentation, and it wasn't even a question. It didn't even feel like it was a pitch. It felt truly authentic in who you were, and we all felt seen and heard in your presentation as well. Absolutely. Congratulations to our top 3. Now, for our bottom 3, I want to start off with Chosen. Chosen, the reason why you landed in the bottom 3 is because we need to see something different. We understand who you are as a person. We love your personality. But for this particular season in the Real Entrepreneur, you have got to give us more than who Chosen is. We have to see the real entrepreneur.
I agree.
All right.
My bottom one was Control.
I think in this challenge, you were kind of all over the place. We need you to hone in on exactly what you're going to be doing. We need to know who you're speaking to. You've got two tracks. You've got the healed person, but then you've also got the person who's been traumatized, and that can't go in one book.
And finally, in the bottom three, we have Jerome. Just to highlight, I would love to see more of your personality show up in your presentation and that it doesn't feel robotic or doesn't feel rehearsed. We as a society really are turning into an intentional season of being intimate and personal and showing up who we are within everything we do. And that's how we need you to show up as an entrepreneur right now in the business. So I would like for you to move forward in anything you do beyond this point to show up as your authentic self.
Absolutely. So congratulations to the 7 of you with the bottom 3 remain. So after careful deliberation, the person that we decided to save is Jerome. We would like to see more from you. We need more personality. Your work ethic is awesome, but we need to see more of who Jerome is. We have no idea who you are. So bring your personality to life.
It's well thought out. You have a plan. But having a plan when you're not ready for the mission is kind of a disjunctive thing, and you won't be able to go as far as you could potentially do, and you'll undercut yourself.
Thank you. You're welcome. At this time, Controller and Chosen, Dr. Casual is going to give you the final verdict.
Entrepreneurs, we have now reached the judgment zone for Challenge 2. Chosen, the judges critiqued you and said that you can show more. If you're saved this round, they're going to need you to show up and show out. Controller, the judges were not satisfied because you didn't deliver a clear message on which book, whether it was A or B. One of you will stay and one of you will go home. The entrepreneur that I drop will go home, and the entrepreneur that I still have in my hand will stay. The entrepreneur that will go home is...
You don't want to pick it up?
Chosen, you got another chance. My advice to you is to shape up and shape out. Controller, don't let this be your last.
It won't.
Make sure that you take the constructive critiquing, utilize it, and apply it to your business. Entrepreneurs, it's time to level up.
Oh, congratulations.
You took me.
All right.
Myself.
That's it.